Join us every fourth Saturday of every month, fans, at the 3W Arena. For tickets, call 215-362-7184. Tonight on 3WA Carnage, Professor, what are we going to see?
We've got the tag team titles on the line. Tony Chini and Suicide Myers versus Rule Britannia.
And the 3WA Extreme Champion Evan Atlas defends against Alan Clayball from Dawg Nation.
Cam's having some fun with Carolina Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall, and it is for the 3WA Tag Team Championship.
Welcome back, fans. On the Big Out portion of our broadcast colleague, Professor E, back on Carnage.
As always, we are so delighted that you've taken the time to invite us into your homes, and we apologize in advance for whatever Wyndham James Winthorpe is going to say.
Now, how dare you, Professor? Have some respect for the Prime Minister of Professional Wrestling.
Self-proclaimed.
You know another one?
Thankfully, no. And his partner, Theo Ivory.
In all his glory, Professor, Rule Britannia.
Yeah, you could certainly call it glory. That's one word for it. Fans on Wyndham's case early chanting USA.
Yeah, they know what country they're from. Great, good for that.
I'm sorry, who did you say sucks? Absolutely you!
Wyndham better watch his blood pressure there.
Today is St. George's Day!
Who?
And I can't think of a better event to occur on a day like this, like bringing home the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Championship to jolly old England!
St. George's Day, Professor. Big holiday over in Great Britain.
But not before the singing of the British National
Oh God, no.
Stand up, Professor. Come on now. Show some respect.
We're not in England.
No, but it's another country's national anthem.
Thank you, respect!
Ow, my ears!
The fans are drowning him out. Very disrespectful, Professor. Each and every time he tries to perform the British national anthem, he's drowned out by fans.
God save our glorious fans.
He was interrupted.
Yes, he was. We know what that music signals. One half of the tag champion, the living horror, Suicide Myers.
Professor, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's carrying both titles with him.
That he is. Very odd that Myers, the man from Haddonfield, Illinois, a nice place to live, has both tag team championships with him. We have heard some rumors that Tony Chini may have had some transportation problems and was not able to be with us tonight.
And well, here's his partner. He's got both belts. Let's see what happens here.
Hey! He's here to forfeit! Do you know who he is? I'm the Prime
Wyndham might want to be careful with that finger or lose it.
How dare you! How dare you! This is getting bloody old.
Finally, we agree on something.
On good authority that your tag team partner, Chini, is a no-show here tonight.
Oh, there it is. So it's 2-on-1, right, Professor?
And so I've been told, in order for you to defend those belts, there needs to be 2 of you. Let's count, America. Not 1, but 2.
He is correct.
How many? I'm so sorry that was too high of a count for you. Just the one. Therefore, I demand that you forfeit right now.
The only fair thing to do, Professor.
Unfortunately, fans, Wyndham is correct. Myers doesn't have a partner. He must forfeit.
Shaking his head no.
You need to forfeit, big man. Turn over those belts.
Yeah, I'd like to see this guy try to pry him out of his hands.
Now, referee Zach Carlucci has his hands full here. But again, Wyndham is correct. No partner, no titles.
Right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Sounds like... But it can't be.
Well, why can't it be?
Because... it is. It's Ken Andrews.
That man half amazing, Professor. Show some respect. Ken Andrews.
Yeah, but he's also all heel. Why would Ken Andrews want to come out here and help Suicide Myers?
I'll explain exactly why, Professor, because if he goes in there with Myers and he helps him successfully defend the tag titles, he's all of a sudden a champion.
Well, you do raise a good point there.
So like him or hate him, he's accepted the call here. See what he says.
You need a partner, big man? Well, how about Ken Andrews? Suicide Myers! We defend the tag team titles tonight!
I like it.
I'm all for it. Why not? Theo Ivory doesn't want it.
Neither does Wyndham James. Rule Britannia, excellent teamwork and absolutely hating this idea.
Fans want it.
Introducing the champ.
I'm sorry, these people are saying no.
That is a bold-faced lie.
I gotta admit, that's not what I heard.
Check your hearing aid.
Introducing the challenger.
Theo Ivory having some kind of issue here.
He won't let Carolina Jim do his job.
Introducing the challengers. First, weighing at 185 pounds. And hailing from Cambridge, England.
Oh man, Robert Tenney does not like Carolina Jim introducing him, Professor.
Introduction. Back up.
Let the man do his job. Oh, for the love of...
He hails from Cambridge, England. He is the T-Time Champion. I give you Theo Ivory.
Fans, I only wish eye rolls were audible.
Have some respect, Professor, the T-Time champ.
And his tag team partner, he hails from Hartlepool, England, weighing at 13 stone. He is the Prime Minister of professional wrestling. Wyndham James Winthorpe, the star.
Whatever you want, Professor. This team earned this title shot last month.
Absolutely they did.
Defending the 3WA Tag Team Champions. He is half man, half amazing, all face, Ken Andrews.
Oh, face, Professor. We got a Ken-a-rooney there.
And his tag team partner from Haddonfield, Illinois.
Professor, this man, I have to admit, is a sight to behold in person.
Absolutely. Fans, the camera doesn't do Myers justice, and if this is your first time seeing him, just wait until he gets in the ring here. I gotta say, this may be a makeshift championship team defending, but Ken Andrews and Suicide Myers, two of the best there are in the 3WA today. I got a feeling that this might actually be a situation where the challengers are even more disadvantaged than they may have been had they had the original champions to fight, and Wyndham now, as usual, having some kind of issue before we get underway here. And we'll begin with Wyndham, James, Winthorpe, and Suicide Myers. I'm warning Wyndham, I tell you, if he keeps putting that finger in Myers' face, he's gonna lose it. Wait a minute now.
He don't know he's behind him.
No, he doesn't. Wyndham now, reaching back.
No, don't do it. No.
Oh! Down goes the Prime Minister.
What would you?
I wouldn't take the match. That's why I'm here at the commentary table.
All right. Fair enough.
Referee Zach Carlucci has his hands full already trying to keep the combatants separated.
Now we'll get some real solid seniority 3 counts, Professor.
Absolutely. Zach Carlucci, exactly the man you want in such a high-stakes situation in that wrestling ring. Myers now adjusting his gear. Wyndham trying to figure out how in the heck he's going to actually lock up
Well,
with
you
this
know,
guy.
former 3WA heavyweight champion, Professor. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. Good lockup now. Into a headlock. Myers shoots him off. Boom. Down goes Wyndham. Myers barely touching him. That's how strong Myers is.
Like hitting a brick wall, Professor.
Absolutely picks him up and jams him head first with a turnbuckle. Big hard shot. Zach Carlucci telling him, hey, get him out of his buckle. You can't do that. Good heads up officiating by Carlucci. Wow. Big shot. Wyndham's in a lot of trouble. Up goes Myers.
Some fists.
Absolutely. Myers just pounding away on Wyndham, James Winthorpe.
As the fans count.
Absolutely. And to your point, Al, Wyndham, James Winthorpe is a former 3WA heavyweight champion, one of the longest reigning. What a great opportunity this is for Suicide Myers if he can put Wyndham James away.
He's in a bad way right now. Big man's all over him.
Absolutely. Wyndham James might not know where he is right now. He's in the wrong corner.
Tag is made. I was wondering, Professor, if they have continuity, not just kind of being thrown together like this.
Absolutely. Ken Andrews looking good. Here we go. Shoots Andrews off. Andrews in. Monkey flip. Oh, Wyndham James landing hard on his backside.
Tag right away, though.
Absolutely blind tag to Theo Ivory. However, Theo Ivory down by clothesline. And modified sling blade by Andrews. Theo Ivory holding his neck. I tell you, I think he's wishing he hadn't taken that tag, Al.
Beautiful. Oh,
Nobody home for the chop. Overhand chop. Theo Ivory now pounding him in the corner. Comes out. Great bulldog.
covers him.
Cover. 1, 2. Andrews out at 2.
2 count only, but man, he stopped the momentum. Andrews had momentum. Andrews was flying around the ring, making things happen. Clothesline, sling blade, etc. And then Theo Ivory got him down on the ground.
Theo Ivory now looking at a camel clutch. Doesn't quite have it in. I believe in Theo's case, you might call it a Cambridge clutch. Clean break there by Theo. Down on the man. Now with the arm
Now look at
bar.
this.
Oh, I believe he's cross-faced when he grabs him with LaBelle lock there. Yes, he does have a LaBelle lock on.
Could be a submission, Professor.
Good indeed.
Carlucci's checking him.
Center of the ring, not a lot of places to go. Great power, though. Into a cover, 2 count only. Andrews back up. Theo Ivory with a clothesline.
Man, what a clothesline.
You know, you cannot like Theo Ivory's attitude. I certainly don't. You can make comments about the Tea Time Championship, which is not recognized by any promotion I can find. But what you cannot dispute is Theo Ivory is an impressive young athlete here in the 3WA.
Oh, absolutely.
Tag out to Wyndham, clubbing blow. Ken Andrews still on the wrong side of town, trying to fight back. And Wyndham James puts him down again.
And here's where the challengers said you do. They need to isolate Ken Andrews. They need to keep him in their corner, Professor.
Absolutely. It's Tag Wrestling 101. Cut off the ring. Keep your opponent on your side. Wyndham tagging back out to Theo. Theo in with a back elbow, and Ken Andrews desperately needs to get out of that corner and make his way to his side, potentially get the tag. Theo Ivory with a great headlock in there, just wearing down Ken Andrews. Wait a minute, Andrews counters.
He's trying to get him he's trying to carry him over to make the tag and get the big man in there.
Absolutely, this is where Ivory's got a problem. As good as he is, he's not quite as strong as Ken Andrews is.
He's close to making that tag.
That he is, and Wyndham James now coming in, distracting the referee.
Made the tag, but the ref didn't see it.
Absolutely. I don't think Zach Carlucci, Zach Carlucci is not going to let that go.
Oh, ref's got to see the tag.
As much as I don't like it, you have to give Wyndham James credit for a heads-up smart play there. And now, Rule Britannia double teaming on Ken Andrews as Suicide Myers being pulled out of the ring. Theo Ivory back in control. Oh, ace across the ropes.
Raking it across that top ropes, man. That clears his vision.
Absolutely. Tag out to Wyndham James. Wyndham now, big European uppercut in the corner, and we're back to again Tag Wrestling 101. Isolate the man, keep him in your corner.
Distract the referee while your partner gets a blow in.
God. I'd expect nothing less from Rule Britannia. These guys haven't met a dirty trick they wouldn't employ.
It's wrestling, Professor. You want those titles, you gotta go for it, baby.
Well, we all know about your standards when it comes to title matches.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat, one man once said.
And now a tag again, Theo Ivory, tag again to Wyndham James Winthorpe. You know, as much as their tactics may be disgusting, we've got to give it to Rule Britannia. They've done an amazing job of cutting Ken Andrews off here. He needs the tag. He needs the tag desperately. Andrews fighting back now, hammering away. Chop.
Almost had an opening, then caught a knee.
Knee to a midsection and a big one. Arm wringer. Back into the wrong corner. Tag to Theo Ivory.
At this point, if Rule Britannia wants these belts, they will not let him tag his partner.
Oh, absolutely, I mean, I've got to get it to him. Rule Britannia has been incredibly impressive here. Mistake by Ivory. Butterfly overhead suplex. And this is Ken Andrews' best chance to get that tag. Tries for the cover, too. No.
I think he should have went for the tag, Professor. He went for a cover instead.
No, I can understand it. A huge butterfly. Now he's into the ankle lock. Ken Andrews trying to get the win here. Theo Ivory, with those long arms and that long torso, manages to get to the ropes. And to your point out, I think Andrews really needs to just make the tag here. I think this is the inexperience of this team, and the fact that Andrews is not normally a tag team wrestler.
Well, here's the thing. He had multiple opportunities in those last few seconds to tag in his partner, but it seemed like it was more important to him for him to win the match.
That could very well be true, and Rule Britannia, to their credit, has absolutely been taking full advantage of that, as you see here now. The Prime Minister tagging back out to Theo Ivory. What an impressive tandem Rule Britannia has been tonight. Good, quick tags, and frequent. Theo Ivory with the boot, choking the man in the corner. And now Theo hammering away. Referee Zach Carlucci trying to get some separation there.
Oh, he wants them open. He wants those hands open.
And he does. He wants the man out of the corner.
Little dissension here with Rule Britannia. What's going on here?
And Theo Ivory jaw jabs his way into a German suplex. Ken Andrews realizing now, hey, I've got to make that tag. The dissension, as you pointed out, the miscommunication between Rule Britannia has given Ken Andrews perhaps his golden ticket in this match. Suicide Myers and pouring him to get to the corner, so are these fans. Ken Andrews, he's moving, trying, reaching desperately, but how much is left in the tank of Ken Andrews? Both men now down.
He's up.
Tag! Tag by Ivory. In comes Myers. In comes Wyndham. Down goes Wyndham. Oh, big and splash in the corner, boxes the ears. Now Wyndham James Winthorpe's in the wrong side of town.
He's in trouble.
And he is. Myers scoop up and a slam.
Look at this.
Coming off the ropes. A big atomic leg drop. 1, 2.
Saved by his partner, Professor.
Absolutely. I think that would have been a 3 count if Theo Ivory hadn't gotten involved. You know what I mean, brother? Snap suplex by Ken Andrews there. And all of a sudden, Rule Britannia, just like that, is in a whole world of trouble. Andrews
Look at this.
Wyndham. Oh! Miscommunication. Suicide Myers floors his own partner.
Roll up.
And roll up from behind. He on the ropes.
He got him.
I don't believe it.
He got new champions.
Gentlemen, your winners and new WWWA Tag Team Champions, the team of Theo Ivory and Wyndham James Winthorpe III.
This stinks. This absolutely stinks. That was a fantastic match. And Wyndham James Winthorpe III with his feet on the rope absolutely steals the Tag Team Championships.
Wrong, Professor Warren, and we have new 3WA Tag Team Champions. And if you notice, not only was his foot on the ropes, but his partner was on the outside with the assist. New Tag Team Champions, Rule Britannia.
Yeah, what a couple of thieves. Suicide Myers is beside himself here.
Ken Andrews really didn't have nothing to win in all the game.
I took an ass beating for you, and you lost us the match.
Whoa. Ken Andrews accusing Suicide Myers of losing the match.
Oh!
Holding it up. And these guys are going at
We
it.
got our money's worth, Professor.
Absolutely. Zach Carlucci trying to separate him. We're going to need some help out here. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Look at this.
This thing is broken down.
Oh!
Thankfully, he missed Zach Carlucci.
Match is over, some of me. Match is over.
Guys, we got to get some help out here.
Well,
The match is over.
Some security.
things
maybe
aren't
the tops.
things aren't resolved between Ken Andrews and Suicide Myers. We might see that down the road.
I think so. What a credit to referee Zach Carlucci getting these men apart and getting some order restored out here.
But again, fans, may I please say, new Tag Team Champions, Wyndham James Winthorpe III and Theo Ivory.
What a way to win your first legitimate championship for Theo Ivory there. Folks, I don't think this thing between Suicide Myers and
Ladies
Ken
and
Andrews is over.
gentlemen, the living horror, Suicide Myers.
Well, give it up for Myers.
But Myers is one tough customer. I'm not gonna argue with that at all.
Absolutely. After the Cinderella story of him winning the Tag Team Championships, to lose them like he did
Ladies
here
and
tonight
gentlemen,
is
at this
heartbreaking.
time,
Stock up, fans, on your merchandise at every show. Each and every show during the intermission, they sell T-shirts. Shirts are available for as low as $20. They have also all kinds of merchandise, 8x11s, and autographs with your favorite 3WA star.
Wow, what a deal. $20 for 2 for $30.
There's an Around the Turnbuckle T-shirt, Professor. They're available as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. I love it. When are the jokes gonna stop 3WA? You see, first it was Matt Cardona, then it was Nico Gray, then it was Flash Carter, and now it's this guy who said a few years ago, I saw a post and it said, "Oh, I'm coming for Leo Sweet and his high impact title. I'm coming for Merrick Miami and his 3WA Extreme title." And finally he gets his shot. He gets his shot at the superstar, Merrick Miami. And this is great. This is really great because El Luchador, El Lucha King, whatever the hell your name is, Felipe Jr., Flippy Doo Da Spot Monkey, whatever it may be, whatever your name is, come April 23rd at the Quakertown Farmers Market, where I always am, doing what Merrick Miami does. I'm going to not only embarrass you, destroy you, I'm going to take your mask, I'm going to take your pride, I'm going to take your dignity, because that's what Merrick Miami does. Because Merrick Miami is 3WA. And 3WA is Merrick Miami.
Why do we give that guy a mic? He ain't wrong.
2 out of 3 falls match is for the 3WA Extreme Championship.
Well, fans, this is our main event of the evening, the 3WA Extreme Championship. We're awaiting now Top Dawg Alan Clayball. I can't say with anticipation for myself.
Oh, if you remember, fans, last week on Carnage, his partner was unsuccessful at dethroning Greg the Mechanic's manual for the High Impact Championship. Let's see if his partner has the same fate.
Yes, indeed. Great opportunity here for Alan Clayball. Of course, in his mind, he already is the champion. The fans disagreeing with him.
Well, I mean, for the rest of you, you gotta have confidence when you go into a title match. I mean, Evan Atlas, sure, he took out Merrick Miami, and ever since then has successfully defended his title in 2 out of 3 matches, or 2 out of 3 falls matches, as this match is, 2 out of 3 falls. Alan Clayball has to go in there with the utmost confidence, and he better be against the game. Evan Atlas.
Well, if there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, Dawg Nation really doesn't know where that line is because they passed it about 5 miles back up the road.
They left it back at the match. That's right.
That they did. Wish they left those jackets at the match.
Oh, come on. That's a fashion statement. I'd like one of those.
I bet you would.
When the sun rises, I wake up and chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast.
And fans, there he is, the full-time beast, the 3WA Extreme Champion, Evan Atlas, undefeated since taking that championship from Merrick Miami. And the fans just love Evan Atlas, and Evan Atlas, of course, loving the fans right on back.
And I'll give credit where credit's due, Professor. Each time I see Evan Atlas defend this title, he always seems to get stronger.
Absolutely. Evan Atlas, one of the premier athletes here in 3WA, really in all of professional wrestling right now. And he has to be. The 3WA Extreme Championship, unique among, really any championship in professional wrestling. It can only be defended in 2 out of 3 falls, one-on-one contests, or in triple threat contests.
Introducing accompanied by his tag team partner, Scum Sage Matthews, the challenger, from his bachelor pad, representing Dawg Nation,
Give it up for him, Professor. Top Dawg Alan Clayball.
I think I'll pass.
his opponent. He weighs in at 227 pounds from York, Pennsylvania. He is your reigning and defending 3WA Extreme Champion, the full-time beast, Evan Atlas.
The champion looks ready, but he better not take the challenger lightly. As we said last week, Dawg Nation, a great tag team. Alan Clayball, though, a very highly decorated singles wrestler as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if he takes this guy lightly, he's going to be without that 3WA Extreme Championship by the end of this episode of Carnage.
Absolutely, I must agree. Lance Marshall's taking the championship and now going to present it to Alan Clayball if he ever gets himself in the ring. There he is.
New champ right here!
New champ! That's what he says!
Like I say, the line between cocky and confidence about 5 miles down the road.
Lance Marshall holding the title for all the fans to see. That's the best thing he does.
Will you stop? Lance Marshall is a highly respected official for the 3WA.
If you say so.
And there is the bell, and we are underway in the first fall of this 2 out of 3 falls contest. Right now, a little trash talking, a little jaw jacking as they size each other up. Wow, Alan Clayball giving a little shove to Evan Atlas. I think he might pay for that later, Al.
Yeah, perhaps, but you know. Wow.
Kingston point spear right out of the gates. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Evan Atlas is up 1-0.
Well, he was too busy jaw-jacking with the fans when he turned around and got a spear for his efforts.
Absolutely. And this is so critical for Evan Atlas. Remember, the first man to 2 falls is going to be the winner from a strategy perspective. That was so good for Evan Atlas. He did 1 move. He's barely expended any energy, and now Alan Clayball is winded, he's stunned, he's trying to take a moment there to regroup himself and get back in there, and now he does.
The full-time beast hasn't even broken a sweat, Professor.
Absolutely. Clayball now trying to regroup, and
look out.
Big old Beal, wow. Threw him really all the way across the ring. That's the strength of Evan Atlas, and another big Beal.
All over Alan Clayball, Professor.
Absolutely, setting him up. Thinking suplex. Clayball tries to block, but wow, look at the power of Evan Atlas.
Never doubt that.
Just holding the man up there forever and down hard to the canvas. Atlas is rolling, and Top Dawg, he's just going end over end. What a clothesline. Paige Matthews trying to get with his partner, keep him in this thing.
You know, Professor, I hate to admit this, but maybe Dawg Nation didn't have a game plan coming into this one.
It sure doesn't look like it. Wait a minute, Sage Matthews now. We saw this last week. Clayball sneaking around to the other side. Hey, Evan. Oh, trying for a belly to back on the floor, but Atlas blocking it. Reverses it. Oh! That burst onto that apron. Fans, that's the hardest part of the ring right there.
That's what they did to Greg the Mechanic Manual last week.
Absolutely. Evan Atlas, he's been watching his tapes. He's been scouting. And now back into the ring. Kind of just setting him up now.
Oh, look at that.
Great drop toe hold. Atlas first. Throat first, excuse me, over that second rope. Hey, wait a minute!
While the referee's distracted, Sage Matthews trying to get a little bit for his man there.
That's despicable, and that's desperation right there.
Some call it despicable, I might call it brilliant.
You would. Clubbing blow now. Alan Clayball, off that disgusting action of his partner, is now in control of this one. Just hammering away on him now. A series of fists, back elbow, kick to the midsection. He's just all over.
I mean, it was all full-time beast until Sage Matthews interjected himself. I mean, something had to give there, Professor.
Well, maybe so. I still find it disgusting. Evan Atlas now giving him a clean shot. Atlas unfazed. Clayball, however, and broke his hand. Back into the corner goes Clayball. Oh, what an open hand strike by Evan Atlas.
God,
I think they heard that back in York.
yeah, probably.
Oh, and there it is again.
Good Lord.
Evan Atlas is scary strong. Ties him up now. Evan Atlas maybe looking.
Oh, again.
Once again. Alan Clayball, he just can't seem to get anything going in this one.
He's in trouble. Desperate men do desperate things sometimes. Look out.
Oh! Fires him off the ropes. Big back body drop by Atlas. Atlas now really feeling it here. Irish whip in again. Oh, low bridge and Clayball had it scouted. Big Russian leg sweep.
And a beauty.
Indeed, and just like that, the momentum shifted one. Down to one only.
Yeah, you're going to have to do more than that.
Absolutely. Clayball now hammering away. He's got the momentum and he is looking to seize. He's looking to keep it. Oh, big elbow drop across the throat.
Yeah, he's got to keep the big guy down.
That he does. Oh! Flying elbow from the second rope. Two count only.
That was a series of elbows, Professor. It would have held down a normal man, but not Evan Atlas.
Absolutely. That strength and that resiliency of Evan Atlas. In some ways, you'd have to look at him as maybe the perfect champion, the perfect athlete here. And Alan Clayball smartly grabbing the chin lock, trying to wear the man down. If Atlas can't stand up, if he can't maintain that vertical pace, well, that strength's not going to matter very much. Atlas now powering out of it, though. Elbow to the midsection, and another. And a third. Clayball, knee lift. Maybe thinking Bulldog, nope, coming off the rope.
Oh, he caught it.
He did indeed. Clayball in the wrong section.
Whoa!
Big all-the-way slam by Evan Atlas.
He almost chucked him into Lance Marshall.
Absolutely he did. Atlas now trying to roll again, but still groggy.
There's the Bulldog.
Top rope Bulldog. Could it be enough? 1, 2. No.
He should have hooked the leg, Professor.
He absolutely should have hooked the leg. Nonchalant cover. Not nearly enough body on body to keep the full-time beast down.
That goes to your point, Professor, earlier about the difference between cockiness and confidence.
Absolutely. Of course, let's not forget how much energy Alan Clayball has had to expend thus far in this matchup. I'm sure that played a part too. Now, we've talked about Evan Atlas, we've talked about his strength, we've talked about his resilience, and while certainly Alan Clayball not as strong, you cannot question the resilience of Alan Clayball. Think about all the damage he's taken so far, and once again, wasting time posing for the fans. But back to what I was saying, he's taken all this damage, and yet here he still is. He's still in this. He's still fighting. He's still got a chance, starting to wear Evan Atlas down.
Whoa!
Big shoulder block.
Until that.
Yep. Atlas now measuring another huge clothesline by Atlas, and another, maybe 3. 3 it is. Alan.
Still getting up, though.
Yes, he is, but I think it's instinct at this point. I don't think Alan Clayball knows quite where he is.
It's hard to argue.
Atlas now sitting him on the top rope. What's he thinking about here? Atlas maybe thinking superplex.
Oh, man.
He's hooking him.
Sage Matthews trying to prevent it.
Alan Clayball trying to prevent it. I believe he's biting the man.
No, I meant Sage Matthews was trying to distract him so he wouldn't do it.
Now,
from the outside.
However, sunset flip attempt.
Oh, no.
Blocked by Atlas. Atlas with a punch to the head. Clayball down. Now, what's Matthews?
Look at that.
Come on. Step up enziguri by Sage Matthews.
Lance Marshall saw none of that, Professor.
No, he didn't, or this thing would be over on a disqualification.
Oh!
Trying for a turnbuckle. Wait a minute, his feet are on the ropes.
That's the second fall.
We will go to a third fall, fans, but Alan Clayball frankly, flat out stole that one.
You gotta give him credit, Professor. He didn't want to fall against the Extreme Champ.
Yeah, with a lot of help.
Whatever it takes.
Now he's got to do it again, and he's got a title.
Yes, indeed, fans. We are now into the sudden death phase. The next fall is going to determine a winner. But I have to caution, if Evan Atlas is counted out or disqualified, we will not see a title change. However, I think there's a fat chance of that happening with a competitor like Evan Atlas.
Off the ropes. Oh!
Wow, caught him into a spear. And that's it, just like that. Evan Atlas retains the title.
Unbelievable. Caught him midair with a spear as Alan Clayball tried to jump off the top rope.
Absolutely. Evan Atlas, what a game competitor. But aside from the cheating, give it up for Alan Clayball. What a gutsy performance.
Beast, Evan Atlas.
Winner is still champ, but man, he was stretching out the pressure. You got it.
That I do. Evan Atlas now taking Clayball out of the ring.
Dawg Nation coming up on the short end of his stick in singles competition. The past 2 weeks here on Carnage fans, but we haven't heard the last of Dawg Nation, I'm sure.
Sadly, I think you're right. But tonight, Evan Atlas gets through the pay window, and he is still your 3WA Extreme Champion.
I'll give it to him, Professor. That was a brilliant move. Clayball coming off the top ropes and wham! Nails him with a mid-air spear, down, 3 count, done.
Great veteran intelligence by the champion. Dawg Nation now slinking away to lick their wounds.
Back to the bachelor pad to regroup.
Yes, indeed. Sneaking out the doggy door.
Cage Mayhem is a free show on May the 28th, man. Bring a chair, bring the family. But every 4th Saturday of the month, come down to the Q-Mart 3WA action. Call 215-362-7184 for tickets.
And watch Around the Turnbuckle every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Facebook.
Next time on Carnage, Professor, what do we got?
We've got Merrick Miami versus El Lucha King, Felipe Jr.
And the big heavyweight championship handicap rematch between Top Shelf's Tyler Sims and the Hat Guy versus Michael Mars.
For the Big Albowski, this is Professor Keith thanking you as always. Good night, everyone.